Welcome to KKPW News. I'm Rexy, and we just received breaking news from the Sheppard vs. Maxwell case. Before I hand it over to Lucy, I'll give you a little background information on the case. Dr. Samuel H. Sheppard is the plaintiff in this case, while E.L. Maxwell is the defendant. After suffering a trial court conviction of second-degree murder for the bludgeoning death of his pregnant wife, Samuel Sheppard challenged the verdict as the product of unfair trial. Sheppard, who maintained his innocence of the crime, alleged that the trial judge failed to protect him from the massive, widespread, and prejudicial publicity that attended his prosecution. On appeal from an Ohio District Court ruling support his claim, the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals reversed. When Sheppard appealed again, the Supreme Court granted certiorari on June 6, 1966. The Sixth Amendment and First Amendment are the main focus in this case. The Sixth Amendment states that the accused shall enjoy the right to speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to affirm of the future and cause of the accusation to be confronted with the witness against him. Amendment 1 prohibits the making of any law respecting an establishment of religion impeding the free exercise of religion, abridging of the freedom of the press, interfering with the right to peaceably assemble, or prohibiting the petitioning for a governmental redress of grievances. The case is about Sheppard being convicted for murdering his pregnant wife. He was found guilty, but claimed that he didn't get a fair trial. The state revealed that the Sheppard had a 3-year-long affair with Suzanne Hayes, a nurse at the hospital where Sheppard was employed. That being said, this would give him a motive to get rid of his wife. Now let's hand it over to Lucy, live from the courtroom.
Thanks, Rexy, for all that interesting background information. The decision has just been handed in, for 8 votes for Sheppard and 1 vote against. The court found that Sheppard did not receive a fair trial, noting that although freedom of expression should be given great latitude, the court held that it must not be so broad as to divert the trial away from its primary purpose, objective, calm and solemn courtroom setting. The Cleveland television media's repeated broadcasts of Sheppard confessing in detail to the crimes he was later charged with, the blatant and hostile trial coverage by Cleveland's radio and print media, and the physical arrangement of the courtroom itself, all facilitated collaboration between the prosecution and the media, and it all combined so much so to inflame the jurors' minds against Sheppard to end up denying him a fair trial. The court concluded that the trial judge should have postponed the proceedings of a retrial. At the retrial, he pleaded not guilty and was eventually acquitted. The Sheppard versus Maxwell case was held in the United States Supreme Court that examined the rights of freedom of the press as outlined in the First Amendment. This case was of historical importance because it set the standard for orders which were intended to stop prejudicial trial exposure. However, Maxwell didn't have anything to actually do with the trial. He in fact was just the warden of the jail that Sheppard was held at. For some reason, they referred to his name in the title of the court case. Thank you very much for watching, and please join us tomorrow at the same time again for more breaking news.